Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So yeah, I'm basically documenting my journey through doing a 5k GFT per premium account, right? And then this week I made 2% profit this week, so I'm just going to be going over the trades that I took this week, right? So let's go. So the first trade I took was on AUD card, right? So AUD card was bearish, as you can see, and I was looking at this zone for a sell. So when price came into my zone, right, I look for a market structure shift to the downside. So I went to the 30 minutes time frame. All right, so just remember, this was the zone. This was the zone the market came into, right? And I got my market structure, I got my market structure shift here, or my change of character here, right? And then price pull back to order block for me to enter. So price pull back to this zone, to this new order block for me to enter. So I entered from there, right? And then I made 3% profit from here. So something like this. Yeah. So this was the first trade. I took my profits here at this liquidity point. Right, so for a nice 6-hour trade, but I don't even know, it was 4 hour, but anyways I took partials at 50% and I took profits. Anyways, that was the first trade, right? I took partials at 2 hour and I let the rest run. So yeah, that was for my first trade, and yeah, I ended that day with actually I ended that day with $160 profit. I don't know why it's showing 199 here, but actually ended the day with $160 profit. I'll show you a screenshot of my GFT account, right? So that was the first trade I took that week. And the second trade I took was on Bitcoin, right? So on Bitcoin, I was looking at a buy, right? So on the 4 hours time frame, I was looking at a buy, so for price to come to this zone, right? So when price entered this zone, I went to my M15 to look for a market structure shift to the upside, right? And immediately price entered my zone. Let me zoom in very well, so you can see here price entered the zone and gave me a market structure shift here, right? Market structure shift here. So I now entered from this other block for a buy, here, right? Something like this, targeting the highs. But yeah, I lost this trade, right? As you can see, price just came. Assuming I saw this momentum, and I actually canceled the order, but I didn't see this momentum because I was on my phone. So yeah, I lost this trade, right? So that was the only two trades that I took this week, right? So I ended that day with a $50 loss. So yeah, that'll be all for this week. See you next week before I drop another video. See you next week.